you know.
Yep. So where do we want to go from here? Do we want to talk more Bron, MJ, or do we want to go NBA 75?
Let's get straight to that 75, man.
All right. So the NBA 75 dominated the weekend. Not everybody, almost everybody's in town. Obviously, Scotty was scared to show up because MJ was there. It was a good chance Future might be there. So he was like, let me stay my ass where I be. I don't want to see Larsa running around with one of these young boys and ruining my whole weekend when I'm supposed to be getting acknowledged as a top 75 player in the NBA. But I thought it was a great ceremony. Some say it was long, but who cares? We don't get these often. But to see the top 75 players of the 75 years of the NBA come out there, I think it was a great showing. Before we start to not shit, before we take a shot at the list and talk about those who we think were snubbed, I just think we need to take some time and just acknowledge the greatness of this list and the players who made it.
Absolutely. It was, I mean, I thought it was special the whole time I was watching it. It was something that I was like, man, you really wish that this is something you wish you were there to see. Because like you said, it doesn't happen often. And that's why it's okay that they did this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You only, hell, it's just like a birthday. You only turn 75 once. You only turn 21 once. You only turn 30 one time.
Yeah.
You know, this is what it's about. It's about living in that moment. And I think that the NBA, it was very tasteful the way they put it together. I wish I don't like JB Smooth personally. I wish that he wasn't one of the presenters, but I wish that they had gotten like how they ended it with the young NBA players. I wish that was who kind of introduced it, the younger player generation introducing it, talking about the history as opposed to Tiffany Haddish, Usher, and JB Smooth. But aside from that,
what the fuck was Tiffany Haddish doing? Like, why?
She stumbled over her words too and messed up her monologue. And and I like Spike kicking it off because Spike is literally the ultimate fan. Him or Jack Nicholson, those are the two guys that when you think of, and of course they're in the two biggest markets, but when you think of super fans in the NBA, you think of those two and that other guy that looks like he's a rock star that's like at just random games all the time.
I'm not too mad at Usher because he is a minority owner in the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's super famous. It makes sense to have him there. But Tiffany Haddish, some people just don't belong in some places. And Tiffany Haddish, you didn't belong there.
No, they could have got Quavo, to be honest with you. I would have been okay with that, too. I mean.
So, like I said, noticeably missing was Scottie Pippen. I really thought that was unfortunate. Tim Duncan wasn't there. Karl Malone.
Second in scoring. Obviously, Bill. But we understand Bill.
Yeah, he's older, COVID, all of that stuff.
And, of course, the biggest disappearance, which we knew he wasn't going to be there, but, no Kobe. I think that everybody, that was going to be the most emotional part because how the fuck does Kobe not even make it to get to see this stuff? Like, it's unbelievable. I mean, I got a little teary-eyed, honestly, watching it because, like I said, it's my favorite player in any sport of all time. And it's just like, man, you're so used to seeing Kobe, and he was somebody that was giving back to the game too. Obviously, through his daughter more so and helping the WNBA, which he was going to help. That he was going to help with that, help grow that. And
he's the best league in the world
watching women's basketball, which I don't know what Kobe was on. When it came to that, I still don't prefer to watch women, but I get it. He liked watching his girls play.
It's the best league in the world, Pierce.
According to who? Liz Cabbage? Is that who said that?
Yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah. It was sad not to see Kobe there. And, it kind of put a lot of things into perspective. And we're not going to go down the conversation we had about pre-production for when the 100 comes out, man. Because shit, when the 100 comes out, I'm going to be 55.
I know, but that's what makes something like this so special. Because, like I said, I even look at like my age too. I'll be 53, and so it's just kind of like, gosh, time, it goes by quickly, and that's why it's good to have these moments in sports because, especially the All-Star game, being when they do it, of course, because it's just a celebration of basketball, and to be able to get in an anniversary like that and the league still be intact and like everything about it. And it's, obviously as popular as it's ever been. Basketball is the second most popular sport in the world. You know, it's just great. And all the international players, you're getting to see guys like Dirk. Like, you know what I mean? Just to see how the game has grown. There was no international player. Well, Hakeem might have been on that 50 list.
Yeah, Hakeem was, but you know, he somehow played for Dream Team 2 in 96.
I stay away from this. He probably was a citizen by then and didn't want to. I don't know why he wouldn't want to play for Nigeria. I guess he just wanted that gold medal. I don't know.
Yeah, you think Nigeria's getting a gold medal in basketball? Sorry, Precious is whatever his last name is.
OGM, nope. Look, they got some guys.
They got some guys. They just don't have any gold medal guys.
Local guy from around here in Stone Mountain, Al Farouk Aminu.
Okay.
He's a guy that's typically on that team. He's Nigerian.
Okay, yeah, you know. Well, you know, he went to Wake Forest and they did all right, you know.
He was great. He's like one of the best players in the nation.
I remember.
Norcross was whooping.
Yeah, it was
ass. Yeah, they were like the top school.
But you know, it was funny to see the KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen thing, and I know they took a picture after. I don't believe the beef is squash, and you know, listening to some other people talk about it, you know, that shit's deeper than basketball.
It is. I think that the NBA, because Paul Pierce put it up, but like I think that the NBA almost made it to where y'all need to, for the greater good of the league, you guys are a big part of, especially how the NBA is today, being the first team. Even though I get it, we've had big threes, McHale, Parrish, Bird.
First modern big three.
Well, first modern big three that was created not being drafted together.
Right.
That you basically, and you were in your, even they were all in their prime. They might have been the back end, but they were still in their primes when they got played. Unlike, you know, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, and Hakeem Olajuwon. So I don't count that either because they didn't win it. Those three did not win a title together. These guys came together first year, won the whole thing, went to a second one, and were a thorn in LeBron's ass until Ray did leave, essentially. I mean,
yeah, they needed the NBA is like, hey, look, we're gonna make a book, and we need this for the book, guys. Like, take this damn picture.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture of like the banana boat guys and Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
Where he just like he throws his jacket off and run and take the picture. Like,
yeah, I mean, you know, and that's the thing too. It's the combinations that you can get out of this list of guys. Think about it. The fact that the banana boat, all four of them are the top 75 players of all time,
and they're like best friends, and all
practically came in the same year. Chris Paul, I know, is the year after, but
2 years after. But he's the same high school class as LeBron. LeBron. Right. Melo's a year older than LeBron, and then D Wade's old as fuck.
Right, which is why he's the first one out of the league. But and he was injured more than. I mean, Chris Paul gets injured a lot too. Hell, he got injured at fucking during All-Star week. But
yeah, did you see
he got 6 to 8 weeks?
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
It's crazy. He's basically done for
the rest of the season,
almost until the playoffs. Yeah. But Phoenix will be all right without him.
Didn't Melo look like a dope boy out there?
Hey man, it's Melo though. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta think about it. When Melo first got into the league, I remember it was something about him beating somebody up like early in his career, like getting into fighting at a bar. And I know that this happens. Like Paul Pierce got stabbed at one before, right? You know, and Melo's obviously, you know, Syracuse pride.
Bro, no, Melo was a hood nigga. Have you listened to him on All the Smoke?
But I know obviously he's from Brooklyn and he grew up in Baltimore.
So he on his All the Smoke interview, he told them that David Stern called him, was like, hey man, I know who you're with, I know what they're doing. You're damn near the face of this league. If you want to stay in this league, you got to make some decisions.
I saw that clip. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did see that clip.
It's like, yo, it was interesting. It was interesting. What's up?
And then I was gonna say, and then we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about this nigga Jordan pointing at Magic, saying that's the old dog right there, and then challenging him than just challenging him to a game of one-on-one and being dead fucking serious about it.
Oh yeah, they would have went to the practice facility right then and there and hooped if it was up to
Michael
MJ.
Jordan would have whooped Magic Johnson's ass in a game of basketball today.
Do you think Magic Johnson does much physical?
No, that's my point. And Jordan, I know golfs. Like, he golfs probably every day. But, like, still, Jordan, how often does Jordan go into the gym, you think, and pick up a ball?
Shit.
You think he does? I know he got a gym at his house, but you think he shoots every day still?
Nah, I think he's in there 2-3 times a week, though.
Okay.
I think I think he does enough lifting because like he's not bad bodied.
He's big. Think about it. You called him in your Kobe rant, fat ass Michael Jordan. All right. So you said that. I'm quoting you. You did.
He was fat looking back then when he was on the Wizards. I think there are players in the NBA that Michael Jordan could beat today in a game of one-on-one.
I agree. I think that there was a story once where with the Hornets, like he did tell somebody that.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. They say he would bust Michael Kidd-Gilchrist's ass, which is why he's out of the league now.
But, it's Jordan. And think about Jordan. The thing about Jordan is, too, he had a crazy-ass mid-range game. Like, probably the best mid-range game of all time.
Bro, that is one-on-one.
I know. That's what I'm saying. All you got to do is catch it, get just enough separation, and when you can shoot like that, you're going to make it all every time. That's why he said, fuck them kids, bro. He wasn't going to miss that. Shooting at the top of the key, Jordan wasn't going to miss no shot like that.
You know what, though? Here's what I thought was overblown, and we're not going to go into the MJ versus LeBron conversation yet because I'm going to tee you up for that one. Okay. But MJ receiving a louder